Well, conditions here are unkind to say the least. Welcome everybody on a wet, wet night. The rain is tumbling down here by the bucketful, and it is going to have a real impact on the important contest that lies ahead. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I personally like the look of this guy, Mattia Zaccagni, Peter, because he just seems to have a unique reading of the game, almost as if he's playing on a different frequency to the rest of the team. And I mean that in the best possible manner. Whether it's high-tempo passing or hitting the bylines to play cutbacks, he tries things that no other players can even think of.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. So it's down to business here. This is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And he's got his cross in. It's Bashiru. Played out wide. Now it's Zaccagni. And it's made its way to him. Tavares opts to play it back. Zaccagni. It's a good foot in there. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
Nuno Tavares. He's on it, can he get away? Dia has got himself a free kick. We have the first dead ball situation of the game, promising one. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. He's gone for it! Oh, it's come loose. And it's Tavares. Dia! That's nice and simple for the keeper. Forward it goes. Romagnoli cuts out the pass. Bashiru wins the duel this time. Bashiru forwards and with intent. Over to the left. Taylor. Dia is onto this. Zaccagni. Medrano gets rid without sophistication. Noslin, Bashiru, now it's Dia. Keeper's got good distance on that. The first 45 minutes are up. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway.
Lazio are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, he's the quarterback equivalent, so I'm not surprised that he's being closed down first.
No way through, so back it comes. O'Neill did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, there's a probing ball. Out towards the flank. Quadrado hit into the middle. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Taylor. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Quadrado with the short one. Played into the... climbs up big! Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area, and plenty of movement too.
Mario Gila gently down. Taylor. Danger averted for now. Throwing. Zaccagni.
Lazio clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And the keeper has it. Driven forward.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Final whistle and confirmation, we are headed for penalties.
Yeah, neither side has anything to show for some splendid effort, and they certainly aren't showing any signs of easing off, so we remain optimistic.
So we've gone the full distance here, nothing definitive, and we will be back shortly for... And he puts the one up.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Oh, what a save!
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Lazio with this chance to pull two clear. Oh, calm as you like. Two to the good. So, the second man in line. Utterly decisive, right down the middle.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Calmly, he puts the ball down on the spot. Lazio are looking for comfort. And the lead is 2. The third man in the queue.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
This to double their advantage. Oh, it's a really good save.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Top corner. 3 each. Deli Bashiru is the 5th volunteer. Oh, he took a risk, but it's paid off.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, didn't change.
The margin of error is 0. And stuck away with ice in his veins.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
So both teams effectively one kick away from the precipice. And in with absolute accuracy.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Lest you need reminding, miss this and it is over. It's in, pick that one out.
He was always looking good there, nice penalty.
Through to 7 and we're still going. No! Denied remarkably!
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Provedel obliged to stop this to keep them alive. Oh, brilliant! He had to save it, and he did! Where does this end? Their 8th penalty taker.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
He must, but can he? Saved it! And that's won it! Lazio have come through in the most dramatic fashion, and the show goes on. The ultimate test of nerve and metal, and they have made the grade.
Well, it's been such a long match, and the penalty shootout is always a difficult way to end the game.
I thought they did really well to hold their nerve and come through.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.